As always, I said this one is for the lovers. The Morning Rise and Shine Show. It's your boy Lethabo, and I hope wherever you are with your partner, you guys are having the best Saturday ever. As you know, it's the month of love. We're sending love to everybody, sending love to your best friend, sending love to your partner, sending love to, you know, the one where you guys love each other, but it's complicated. To your work wives and your work husbands. But wherever you are, I hope you are having the most beautiful Saturday morning. And today we're going to talk about, do you guys actually know where Valentine's Day comes from? Like, where did it originate from? Do you guys know the story behind it? It actually started as a rebellion. I don't know if you guys know that. It was a rebellion. People were not allowed to get married. There was no flowers. He didn't ask me. There was no chocolates, PS5s, and to the guys who are getting PS5s, I'm really jealous. I am really jealous. And I was thinking to myself, you know, with my dating history, I don't really have like a big dating history, but what is the most romantic thing a woman has ever done for me? You know, and I was thinking about it, and this one time, you know. It's actually a very funny but cute story. I think the most romantic thing a woman has ever done for me is making a shirt for me with her face on it. I thought that was really cute, and she made me walk around with that shirt at the zoo, and I'm sure everybody kept looking at me like, okay, no, brother, we're in love, eh? Hey, brother, we're in love. And I was thinking, like, wow, that is. Do you guys think women have game? Are women good at shellaring? Like, you know, are women go-getters in that way, in the love aspect? Have you guys experienced it? I did share to say that the best DM I had ever received was a girl sending me a picture of a ball in my DMs, and she said, oops, my ball fell in your DMs. Can you please send it back with your numbers? And I was like, ha, girl, teach me. Master Roshi works in, works out. And with that, I am going to honestly tap into. So Valentine's Day actually comes from somebody called Saint Valentine, right? The popular story goes by he secretly used to make couples get married when marriage was still banned. So think about it, wherever this time was, this guy, he's a priest, you know, he wants people to get married because, you know, that's initially, we're dating with intention, right? And I hope in 2026 that's what you are doing, dating with intention, because I don't believe I want to date if we're not planning to get married, right? I don't just want us to just for the next 4 years, no, let's see how things go. I genuinely believe people should date with intention. I think love is beautiful, and that's how the communion and how God would have wanted it to be as well, to find your soulmate. Do you guys believe in soulmates? I do. Do I think I found my soulmate? I don't know what you guys want me to say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Saint Valentine believed in love and commitment was worth risking his life for. So that's why he initially wanted people to get married. And even though marriage was banned, he still believed he wanted people to get married. And he thought love was willing to risk his life for. Are you sitting wherever you are and thinking about a time you risked it all for love? I mean, people say to sickness and in health, right? But do people actually mean it? Wherever you are you sitting? I want you to think about it. When you say, baby, and I mean it when I'm saying through sickness and through health, you know, is it something you're just saying, you know, or is it just something that you just like, you know, baby, you know. But he eventually, you know, got caught for what he was doing. The day became later associated with romance, love, an emotional connection. So that's how the day, Valentine's Day, obviously came about. So it was never really, it didn't start out as Ama chocolates and flowers. It started out as an act of rebellion for love. I think that's a beautiful way for something to really be historic. Somebody risking their life so people can get married and really share a life with the person that they say I do to. In 2026, do you guys still believe in marriage? Where are you guys standing? Please do engage with us on the Bogart Radio app. Let us know. I'm a Gen Z, right? Obviously the millennials, most of you should be married with kids. If you're not, the question is, what's going on there? Konzima out here in the dating pool, right? And I know the Gen Zs I'm sure they just like hamba ne flow, hamba nama zip. They doing love TikTok challenges there. I can tell you that much. But also, is dating more real when it's online, guys? I'm seeing here a stigma that's saying that couples that post each other are more likely not actually in love. They mostly infatuated by the content and the engagement they get. And couples who don't post each other, how girls will go on a trip and they'll say love you baby, and then they just post the nails, and then they just post either the guy's shoe on a date. Me, if I'm paying, you posting me. If I'm paying, we am poster me, guys. I'm not even playing. There's no I'm gonna be there in the picture. Oh Sisi, you thought I'm taking you to Dubai? You won't post young poster. Ni hamba ne lai ne picture yako. There is no ways I'm missing out on that. If we're going out, we am poster. But do I think a relationship should be private? I most definitely do think so. I do think keeping your love life private, but not secretive. I think there's a difference, guys. Post me, but don't keep me a secret. And also, we don't have to really put our whole love life out there. I do think love can be beautiful and private, but not a secret. Don't act single out here in the streets. Onama girls trip, no ocholanami. Onama girls trip. You can go on a trip with me, baby. I will be your girl, your mom, your sister, your best friend. I will be it all for you, Chomi. Don't worry, I got your back. Here are some interesting facts on how different cultures show love. In Japan, women traditionally give men chocolates first. What guys? Tati plane near Japan. When was the last time I received a chocolate, guys? Not even a PS that says love you baby. I haven't even received it. In South Korea, there's another day in a month later where men give back to women. In Finland, it's more about friendships than romance. Do you guys celebrate your friendships? Last night, I left, my boys were launching, one of the new singles, and I said, I'm really proud of you guys. I love you. In the morning, we normally say, love you too, buddy. Do you guys say I love you to your friends when you guys part ways? Or especially men, do you guys say I love you to your friends? Because, dog, life is too short, guys. I would love to say like, hey, boy, in Denmark, people send anonymous romantic poems. Guys, when was the last time you wrote a poem to a partner? Roses are red, violets are blue, me and you together forever. It's me and you too. I don't know. I haven't written a love poem in a very long time. But when was the last time you guys wrote a partner a poem? Do you guys still receive love letters? Or when was the last time I thought about writing a love letter, right? But I thought about this. I was like, what if she doesn't even read it? Like, that would be the sad part for me. Like, what if she doesn't even read the love letter? Like, I leave it there and she thinks maybe it's a work note and she doesn't even read it. Do people still appreciate love letters? I would really love to know when was the last time you guys received a love letter or a love poem, or what's the most romantic poem you've read? I'm a big movie guy, so one of my favorite romantic movies has to be Love and Basketball, guys. I love that movie with my whole heart. But next to Love and Basketball, the most romantic movie I've ever watched has to be Love and Basketball, Pretty Woman, Brown Sugar, The Notebook, and I'm gonna end it off with my last one. I'm gonna have to say Antoine Fisher wasn't a bad movie. Antoine Fisher had it was very a traumatic drama movie, but it had a really nice love thing going on with it. And obviously Creed at number 5. So I'm going to put those both at number 5. Guys, if you're engaging with me and you're listening and you're tuning in, let me know what's the most romantic movie you've ever watched. And have you ever cried watching a movie because the love story was just so... you just connected and resonated with it. So we are talking about scientific facts as well when it comes to love, guys. And it says here, how does love connect with emotional intelligence, allowing employees to either work or perform better? Have you guys ever thought about that? Do you think your boss shouts at you sometimes because his love life is just not going right? Have you guys ever thought about that? Uchabu comes into the office and he's just in a bad mood. So the scientists are saying, does love increase your emotional intelligence and allowing you to perform better at work? And here it says, love actually trains our emotions. When you are highly in a healthy, guys, the word here is healthy relationship, romantically, with family or friends, naturally your emotional awareness starts increasing and you start noticing your own triggers in terms of moods and reaction. It says love also teaches you empathy, right? You learn to read somebody else's emotions and also respond better. It says also you become more emotionally be able to regulate your emotion. So you start reacting without being less impulsive and less overthinking, and also starts to improving your communication. And what it also does, it also conflicts with your confident management. Love forces you to learn how to apologize, listen, and repair. So in short, love makes you emotionally smarter. A relationship doesn't just test your heart, but it also upgrades your emotional skills. They say this is a powerful way for you to also grow, because when you are in a healthy relationship, it allows you to start wanting to be a better person. That allows you to be a better person in your workspace. So now we heard it. You hear it, right? Basically, they're saying if you're in a healthy relationship, love teaches you certain things that you can take into. I wonder, I've never asked actually my colleagues if they're dating. Normally we never talk about it, but when I'm looking at her now, I can tell that Gunzim, I got rough, good tough. It's just going through a lot. I'm just joking. I do love you guys. And also, another interesting thing you guys never knew about love is that love is something that you don't actually also just feel. Love has an impact on your physical body. Did you guys know that? Have you ever gone through a breakdown and automatically felt sick, like you just want to go, a breakup and it automatically felt sick, like you just want to go through like a flu, or you just have something? It says here, love can truly test not just your emotional capacity, but also for some odd reason, once your emotional capacity or is your heart is feeling broken, your body physically reacts to it. Have you guys thought about that? You're going through a heartbreak, but all of a sudden you start feeling sick. Yo, guys, they once broke my heart so bad. Yo, they didn't just break it. What they did there, they took a hammer, broke it, and then took a car and drove over it to make sure there are no pieces left. That was an interesting story, man. I probably was 22 at the time, but man, I was so in love at the time with that person. Have you guys also thought about love stories that has shaped how we talk about love? I know obviously the most famous one, Romeo and Juliet with Shakespeare. That was a serious love story. This story made love more famous with intention, emotional risk, and deep love. And this story, it says here, how has this story shaped modern culture true love. Shakespeare, I mean, if you guys don't know Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet is about a young couple that falls in love, and they love each other so much that they say, if I can't be with you and we can't be together, let's go and either it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. If you've ever been in a relationship like that, please do let us know, where you and your partner either had family saying, no, you guys are not good enough for each other, or you had friends who are like, no, Chomi, he's not the man for you, or you just had really big obstacles in your relationship. How did you guys overcome those? I do know love is not easy, and we've seen obviously the stories, we've read it all the time. Before I'm going to go into some, obviously, like I said, today I'm going to play a few classics. It's love, guys. The 90s had obviously one of the best. I want to leave you guys with a quote here I really love from Shakespeare. It says, love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. I hope you guys, wherever you are tuning in and enjoying. I will be back shortly. It's your boy, as always, Lethabo in the real life Hercules setting. Sakogasi 007 without the city.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. Now,
royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because the song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? Police fade away, he needs to apologize so that he indlule le obviously much but understand.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's indlule, because obvious dog, if I yenzi lonto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings apaya.
Yes.
So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you, when I close it off?
I tried calling him, and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't like it, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child it's possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy, However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive your dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son is in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje ndiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo. Okay, into efana nokuthesa unsango ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila. Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi nawo umcimbi ukhonto ulihla kekho kuyipost. Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlala ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele. Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba nomagumedo uthi umenyisa umtsholo. Hayi monta ngayithenga. Waganwa ngayo imali. Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngaganwa.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education, you network with these people, you do the links, we introduce you to funding opportunities, we introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the master classes, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even
it's the
now
fact
with
that in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're gonna get someone saying, "Hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this." I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to
but
me.
But my question is that of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but not Tyrone, Utula, Moklek, Dopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. So we see the gift and the man. So the gift opens the door for the man to sit to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. we lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Ngathanda nje ihubo malivunywa zinsizwa zasolundi makushone umuntu ngathatha lelo hubo lelo ngalibuka ukuthi lengaba lihle ukuthi lingagcini ukucula emncabeni noma ekujabuleni.
Lengoma iyatrenda kakhulu, iyatrenda namanje.
Yes.
Aqhamuka abanye bathi ingoma kaSibanibani lena njengoba usho wena uthi ihubo lasemakhaya. Shothi nami lengoma ngisengayicula ngicula ngendlela yami nangelinye ilanga.
Ungayicula ngendlela yakho noJumbe ngafike icule noNkosi yamagcokama ngafike eyithathe ngendlela kajwayele kwenza ngakhona isebenze ingoma nje khona emphakathini ngoba umfowethu alikho inxela kulaba khona between mina naye indlela ke abezwa ngayo abantu enye into basebeyibhebhezelela for ukuqhatha ingoma leyana eyami uma uthi khona pho kwayizwa khona kwenye indawo yayiyi-track bani kwenye indawo lapha kumina u-track number 2 ingoma yami leyo hamba uyidlala nje ngoba ngiyimisele mhlawumbe ngaphela 2 months isifikile o 700,000 ngoba ngizikwathenga ama-views ngizolinda bona abantu la ukuthi bengisupporte ngeqiniso.
Bikini season. Yeah. Look for it on Instagram.
We're about to see some flames this summer, man. Yeah, but some people mustn't overexpose things that should not be overexposed.
You don't just wake up, dress up, and just walk out.
Yeah. But do you look in a mirror and say, this one just doesn't look right?
Yeah.
So much. It has so much memories for me. I don't want to lie to you guys. And you know, talking about, obviously it's the day of marathon, dating in 2026, guys. Are you guys still using dating apps? It says here dating apps aren't disappearing, they just evolving. Are you guys using dating apps? Because for me, I heard apparently dating apps are increasing the culture. Apparently that's what they're saying. They're saying dating apps are no longer to find love, but to find I'm a Winnie the Pooh. I'm a Putapata. I'm a Patapata. Apps like Tinder, Hinge, all these dating apps, guys. Hey, I've never used a dating app in my life, but it says that dating apps are not just disappearing, but they are getting literally better and evolving. If you're on a dating app, guys, have you found love of a dating app? Have you tried a dating app? Actually, I should do a survey and come back to you guys next week. Ask my colleagues to see how many of them are on Tinder. I won't tell them, but I'm probably going to judge them if they are. I'm just going to be there like, child. And it says here, fun facts about dating apps. Dating apps have now evolved and they have voice notes, short videos that prompt more now and allow people to choose you more than the perfect photo. People are choosing profiles based on how people speak, think, and not how they look. In 2026, dating apps are less hot pictures and more about personality and career based. Ooh, guys, does it matter if you're a person unemployed? I know that is such a really sensitive topic in South Africa, with unemployment being so high and obviously the youth unemployment also being at its peak. Does it matter if your partner is working or not? For me personally, I think as long as you are moving towards whatever your dream and ambition is, and you have you have a plan, and you're moving towards it. I can see that. I mean, dude, you're not somebody who is just sitting on the couch, but uyazama. And I also understand that trying looks differently every day. That's what people don't talk about, is that you can apply the whole week and have another day where you just want to sit there and do nothing, because it does get tiring. Obviously, unemployment is really something that has really just brings depression into a different field. And it says here, AI is also getting in on dating. Guys, AI is getting in on everything. AI is getting in on music. AI is getting in on dating platforms. AI is getting on radio. Guys, what is AI not trying to do? Like, AI is really something that is really, it's not going anywhere. It says here, AI is quietly influencing who we meet. In 2026, many dating apps and platforms and dating coaches are using AI tools, analyzing your chat patterns. Real chat patterns now. Guys, are you guys giving AI access to your WhatsApp? Now if AI saw what me and my boys text in the WhatsApp group, AI is just gonna say you are not eligible to date. You just sit there, you're not eligible to date. It says here, AI is even suggesting better relationship responses for partners, and is also allowing you to find somebody you are more capable and more emotionally compatible with. Some people are actually being coached software on how to flirt. You can ask AI to teach you how to flirt. Guys, hey, we're not challenging anytime soon. So I can go there and say, AI, get her for me, boy. Yenza izinto simi easy. Get her for me. Wow, guys, AI is really improving the dating scene, and slowly AI is also removing authenticity from love, because now you can use AI in editing your dating app pictures, in editing your personality, and allowing AI to make you sound smarter and better. Ooh-wee. Now you're gonna be there, I'm gonna be like, I know she's a Harvard professor, and then we meet and I'm like, Sisi ukhuluma manga. Wow, I'm really surprised. So guys, I don't know how you guys are feeling, guys. AI is clearly not going anywhere. I mean, if it's already in the dating apps and it's already impacting. An interesting story, a woman said that she stopped using AI from suggesting her replies for her because the person she was dating fell in love with a version of her written by AI, not her real communication skills. Wow. So, I don't know. I mean, how do you even get to a point where you like, AI, reply for me? Like, are you just a busy person? Is your schedule just hectic for you not to reply? Or you just want the perfect reply? I mean, now she broke up with her partner because now her partner is in love with this AI response machine, and that's just not how she really communicates. Wow. Whoa, that is. Scientists are also saying first dates in 2026, first dates are becoming shorter and more digital. Many people are doing 15 to 20-minute calls before agreeing to meet, and it's called a pre-date, guys. I mean, look, I'm all for it. I think this saves me money. Because first dates are expensive. Because for some odd reason, women have decided that they're not doing 50-50. And how do you guys feel about that, guys? Are you guys, with the economy that you're in, is 50-50 a no? Or is it a, it depends, right? It says here, like, people are doing pre-dates. I'm all for pre-dates. I'm actually loving that idea. Before we go out on a date, we get on a Zoom call. We ask each other questions. So do you have kids? How many? 3. Okay, no, we can end the meeting now. I think it'll be really quite interesting to see, that pre-date call, what it looks like. Are there questions? And yes, and they're saying that the pre-dates are usually to check if there is a first emotional check. Can we talk? Is there a vibe? Do I feel safe and do I feel comfortable. An interesting story. One guy said that I saved so much money. What did I say, guys? I knew it. Predates are gonna save us money. See, I save at 2026. I knew it. Some guy said, so I saved so much money and emotional energy realizing in 8 minutes on his video call that we had nothing to talk about. Guys, now I'm done being used for lunch, guys. How? I'm done being used for lunch. Knowing that we have nothing in common, but you still went out on a date with me, knowing that you're not interested in me because ufunu tate content a restaurant. No. It says here, with topics like pre-dating, do we think that should be a norm? I'm all for it, guys. I'm really all for it. Whoever started this digital pre-dating idea, toodles to you, because wow, clock it. Because wow, I'm all for it. It's going to save us a lot of time. We're going to know that, I mean, we're on a video call. I mean, this guy's right. You have 8 minutes to realize, do we have something to talk about? On other notes, it's saying that emotional intelligence is now becoming the new dating skill. This is one of the biggest shifts in 2026. People are now openly asking questions like, how do you handle conflict? What are your emotional triggers? And what have you done? Have you done therapy or self-work? Oh my guys, we're becoming a generation that really is trying to focus on our mental health and understanding what green flags mean to us today. Here it says here, green flags are self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and communication skills. And it's no longer job titles and lifestyles that going into dating. And I'm all for it. I don't think social media is a real place, to be honest. So I don't look at your social media and I judge you as a person, because I'm realizing people are not what they seem like online, and people are just always gonna keep evolving, right? And it says here, emotional maturity is more attractive than money and status. Guys, is emotional maturity more attractive than money and status? That's a tough one. Hey, in the country I live in, I'm even scared to ask. I already know the answer. Guys, if you're listening, please do engage with us on the Bogart Radio app. It says, is emotional maturity more attractive than money and status? Oh man, I already know the answer to that one. I know. Money. Make the world go round. I most definitely know that's where the ladies are going to end. But hey, let me not judge everybody. Let us know where you're standing with that. And it's saying here, so situationships are still existing, or are people tired? The word situationship has gone away. People in 2026 are using more vocal words like wanting clarity. An interesting story. A woman recently said, I wasn't heartbroken by the guy. I was exhausted by the uncertainty. People are looking more for certainty in their relationships. Emotional fatigue is now one of the biggest reasons people walk away from relationships or situationships. I see it. Just not knowing where you and somebody stands, because either he's not ready or you're not ready, or you guys decided to take your time, but now you're ready and you don't know how to approach that topic. And that is why it's important when it says here, dating boundaries. How do we set boundaries in the beginning of relationships, or in the beginning of just anything? When we start, what do we say? Like, I have a boundary, guy. Don't ever, I don't care, in this lifetime or that, don't use my toothbrush. Guys, please. If you forgot your toothbrush at home and you're coming over for a sleepover, you use my toothbrush. It's grounds. It's over. For me, it's grounds, guys. Please, I'm telling you guys. Like, what? And it says here, people are bringing up their boundaries more in relationships now, and they're talking about big topics. Texting frequently, social media behavior, emotionally available, and also, are we exclusive? Is the question people are asking now. A couple said that they once agreed on never are not disappearing on a day without communication, and this proved to 90% better their arguments, because they decided that whether they're angry, having a good day or a bad day, they are gonna keep on communicating regardless, and this has made their relationship 90% better. Are boundaries killing relationship, or are boundaries protecting it? Guys, think about it. Are boundaries killing relationships, or are boundaries bettering it? But don't forget, wherever you are, whoever you with, as always, it's your boy Lethabo and the Real Life Hercules. As you know, we always run beautiful competitions here. I mean, guys, why not? We are the giver that loves giving here at Bogart Radio. So, this month of love.
And Chateau Gateaux.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaufela bon, like everyone who says that they DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me, what.
No. My royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal.
Distribution
deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maphorisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties level were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi yazi kufana nabantu like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. You much didn't speak with them. Actually, say fade away. He needs to apologize so that he indlulele indaba le. Obviously, much italbona, but to understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule, because obvious dog. If I yenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, uhetha my feelings apaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu abapaya. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you, when I close it off?
I tried calling him, and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I
wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we want to leave school because it's hard. But then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to use. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son is in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje ndiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo, kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukutesa unsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Kujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlala ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngasidwakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayi imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic because even now with
in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're going to get someone saying, hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this. I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to
me.
But
my question is that of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but not Tyrone, Utula, Moklek, Stopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. So we see the gift and the man. So the gift opens the door for the man to sit, to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
ngathanda nje ihubo malivunywa izinsizwa zasolundi makushone umuntu ngathatha lelo hubo lelo ngalibuka ukuthi lengaba lihle ukuthi lingagcini ukuculwa emncabeni noma ekujabuleni.
Le ngoma iyatrenda kakhulu, iyatrenda namanje. Baqhamuka abanye bathi ingoma kaSibanibani lena njengoba usho wena uthi ihubo lasemakhaya. Shothi nami le ngoma ngisengayicula ngicula ngendlela yami nangelinye ilanga.
Awu ngayicula ngendlela yakho.
Overcame, man. Like I said, some of these songs really are so nostalgic for me. They just have so much memories, man. I think it's because I've always been cheesy. I'm the friend that all my friends say, we're not Jola. I'm a lover boy at heart, man. I've always been that guy, and I don't think it's gonna probably change anytime soon. It's just who I am. And we were talking about interesting love and social media. Do those two mix, guys? Yeah? Love and social media. It says, does it really count if you're dating and you haven't posted each other? I'm like, hey, guys, nah, I'm scared, guys. I don't want to lie. I'll post and then some guy says, boy, I was with her last week. Or I don't know if you guys have seen the TikTok challenge where it says posting my boyfriend because he says I'm the only girl he's dating. The comments kill me all the time. Girls will say, sis, please check your DMs. Sis. But he's also my boyfriend. It's always the funniest thing. And they're asking, is your relationship official if you guys have not posted each other on any social media platforms? I'm just like, I'm scared, guys. Hey, I'm scared. I'm scared. And they say here, people are secretly checking who watches their stories first. Is that a thing, guys? If I watch your story first, does that mean I have a crush on you? Or is your partner supposed to be the person who watches your stories when you post it on Instagram? If he doesn't watch it, do you feel neglected or rejected? And do people who keep watching your stories first, do they have a crush on you? I'm just like, I'm not sure, because I think the algorithm sometimes on Instagram, I can just pop into your stories. Maybe it's a mistake, but when are you thinking there, you're at home, you're like, Lethabo has a crush on me. Hi, sister. Relax. Breathe in. Kokomoya. It says here, public comments versus private messages. Do you and your partner reply? If you guys do post each other on social media, are you guys replying and commenting on each other's pictures? So if your partner posts a picture there, lunch with bae, do you comment and say, love you too, baby? Or do you comment privately? Or do you guys want the public to see how affectionate like you guys are? Like, and I think that also comes in with the pressures of the perfect love on social media. And I think that's also the hardest thing about dating online, is that pressure to look perfect all the time. Matching outfits, surprisingly gifts, romantic holidays. Next thing we find out that somebody stole tender money for those private holidays, for those Gucci's and the Louis. So do couples make it look easy when they're dating online and they're posting each other, they're going on trips, they're saying matching? Look, don't get me wrong, I want to match with my partner. Matching clothes, denim to denim, all white, black on black, pink on pink. No, I'm most definitely a matching guy. I think it makes me feel a part of something more when it comes to us, and that's just my personal opinion. And they were talking about a funny topic. They were saying couples who send each other memes are more likely to be in love. Are you guys sending your partners memes, guys? They're saying if you guys are sending your partners memes and TikTok videos and reels, you guys are probably really in love. If something makes you funny, are you forwarding it to your partner? I know our sense of humor is not the same. I have a friend, I keep sending him funny videos on Instagram, but he never replies. Not even an emoji to say, sure, I saw the video. He doesn't reply. I'm like, this guy. Are you guys sending partners to, obviously, are you guys sending memes to your partners? And let's talk about that first time you want to soft launch your relationship, guys. How you guys soft launching those relationships online? I remember, guys, at some point, went on Instagram and I posted a sonogram and I said, "Can't wait to meet you, son." That day, my Instagram, that day, it's as if the FBI had files on me that day. It's as if the FBI had files on me. Speaking about my son, guys, it's my son's birthday in 3 days, the 17th of February. As you know, guys, I love being a father. My son is turning 2. Luhumo, Malcolm, Manareng, LMM boys, because I'm also LMMM. That's literally my best friend, my twin. Hopefully, even if he doesn't see it now, he can see it one day. When he was turning 2, his father said on live radio, "Happy birthday, love you so much." Honestly, like, best thing that ever happened to me, and it's really beautiful. It feels like 2, but I feel like I've known him for 5 years. It's the craziest thing. Like, he's turning 2, but I feel like I've known him for 5 years. Like, it's the craziest thing. And people are talking about the perfect date, guys. It's Valentine's Day. Where are you and your partner going for the perfect date? What is the perfect date? Does it have to be expensive? Is the perfect date expensive? Is the perfect date creative? What does the perfect date look like? Are you guys eating out as a friends? And also, do you guys do double dates with your friends? Are those things still a thing where you and your friends are doing double dates? Actually, funny story, me and one of my close friends, KK, we went on a double date, and then our dates became best friends. Wow. And it didn't work out, but now these two are best friends. Who do we blame for that situation? Why are they friends? Not just friends, they're best friends now. Wow. So yeah, guys, wherever you guys are, I know you guys are planning obviously big, massive dates. So let us know, guys, what is the perfect date? For me, I'm a picnic guy. Guys, take me to a picnic, beautiful view. I'm a snacks, pizza, I'm really that simple. Maybe read me a book. I'm a corny guy. Read me a love book. Read me something beautiful. Maybe Ruby Francisco, Joshua Bennett. That's where I am. But I'm hoping if you are not dating, you are looking after yourself. You can have fun with friends, guys. I mean, it's not just about the lovers, right? Right? It's not just about the lovers. So you can have fun with friends. And like I said, don't forget, guys, if you are free, you are chilling at home, or if you want to make plans and you don't know where to go, don't forget, we are at Hard Rock Cafe today. We are having a color-coded day vibes. Red means dating, yellow, ready to mingle, and green, it's a bit sticky. It's a bit sticky there. And I just want to say, as always, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to, come in and sitting and listening. I'll always say, guys, I'm here every Saturday, 9 to 11. I will not miss a Saturday. Like, you guys should know, I will be here every Saturday. It's called the Rise and Shine. I will rise and I will shine. I will rise and I will shine. And I'm going to end it off by saying, here it says that, can someone be emotionally present online as a partner but be emotionally absent in your real life? Guys, is that a thing where you guys, the chats are flowing, guys, send the number memes, rails, everything is great online, but it's an online relationship. That's what this relationship has become. And it's saying here that people who tend to seem happier online and have the perfect relationship are less likely as happy in the absent real life. Guys, I said social media is not a real place. Please be happy in your real lives. Capture moments, find joy, live, guys. You only live once. That's the motto. YOLO. And I will say that I'm such a huge fan of Ricky. If you guys know me personally, you know that I love Ricky Rick. And there was this video of Ricky with his wife. I don't know if you guys remember. And he's singing Sondela, my baby. You're my baby. I wish you're my baby. I hope you're having moments like that, man. It is the month of love, the 14th of February, and I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you, Molweni, and yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you guys, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys later, right? Hopefully I will see you guys later. And this one, man, it's one of my favorites. Like I said, it's Ricky Rick. Man, may he live on forever in history and life. I hope he knows how much he's impacted the youth. And I hope wherever you are, like I said, guys, it's one thing to look happy online, but please be happy in your real lives. Take in these moments, breathe in, breathe out. And what more can we say?